Dude, look at all this forbidden peanut butter on the ground. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Reapers, what's is good? It's your boy Laser. You guys are in the vibes. We're back with another scary reaction video. He's on this scary content. So continue to deliver that for you guys. In this video, we're the horrifying haunted houses that took it too far. Guys, there's some houses that are just straight tortures, like loopholes. Like, it's crazy. But if you guys enjoy scary content, you need more scary feature, it's to be to the like button. You should subscribe, you take the notification bell icon. Also stream it every night on Twitch. Go check the streams, you're fucking amazing. Let's dive straight in this video.
The first haunted house on this list is Dead of Night. Dead of Night was an attraction run by the Chamber of Horrors on Long Island, New York that closed in 2015. It was regarded as one of New York's most extreme haunted houses, and it had one of the most horrifying haunted...
Like, bro, the thing about these houses, like, they're not even, like, haunted houses. They're just loopholes for torture. Like, they straight up, like, the ones that, like, where they actually touch you and, like, do crazy shit to you, like, rip your hair, touch your teeth, all that shit. Literally just loophole for torture. It's fucked. It's crazy. And the fact that places like this are able to get away with it, they make you sign a waiver, so it's made in a way to where, like, there's a loophole. It's fucked.
Openings many
so it's
had
not
ever
legal.
Seen. Everyone waited in lines, listening to a calming pre-recorded...
The people that do this shit are just, I mean, to be fair, though, the people that do this shit are stupid, though. Like, I know, like, they know what they're getting themselves into by doing the waiver for this.
Message saying, "We are here for your protection.
Everything will be okay. You are safe. We are here
Everything went wrong.
Protect you
and care for you? Yeah, more like fucking touch you and terrify you and traumatize you and knock you out cold for like 2 hours, and then you wake up not knowing what the fuck just happened. This is a very safe haunted house to go to, guys. Don't worry.
Care for you. We love you. Nothing.
That's the thing, Brand. I've done so many haunted houses in the past. Dude, I'm going to do a haunted house stream in the future, 100%. It's going to happen. I'm going to do it. When I blow up, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it with, like, other people, too. It'd be crazy. Dude, a haunted house stream would be so fucking awesome. Fuck yes.
Real. All is well.
Which was interrupted at intervals by an air raid siren and men in gas masks and suits who each grabbed an unsuspecting patron and dragged them into the attraction. However, you'd be lucky if you were dragged in. Some people were zipped into body bags and some were thrown over actors' shoulders and carried in. The attraction opened with this very strong abduction scenario. Then the focus shifted to humiliation, which included the smearing of strange substances on patrons' faces and even hitting people
Ain't no way this is real.
in the face with large and painfully heavy objects. Dead of Night has been discontinued from the Chamber of Horrors, but people to this day still hope to see it return.
Hope to see a return. What the fuck is wrong with people? So when they were like in the things that they like, where they knocked out, like there's some places I know where they knock them out, bro. That's like, it's just torture at that point. It's so fucking scary. How could people be okay with this shit? Like the fact, I mean, they signed the waivers for it too. I know there's like 50-page waivers for this shit.
In
Literally,
Chicago,
like 50
Illinois,
pages probably.
there's a haunted house called 𝐬𝐨𝐵, which is just as extreme, if not...
And usually all these haunted houses, I noticed a trend with all of them. They're all like fucking goddamn, fuck. They're all goddamn private owned. Like they're kind of like just small, you know, like it's owned by like a couple people, you know. It's usually not like massive companies. It's always like some small one person that does it, and that's the biggest red flag when it comes to a haunted house. Like if it's not a big company towards it, yeah, fuck that.
Not more extreme than Dead of Night. 𝐬𝐵 is restricted to those 18 and older, and patrons may only enter alone. Patrons will be restrained, blindfolded, smeared with blood, endure heavy physical contact, and more. It's invite only, however, and patrons who receive an invite commonly describe the instructions in the email to be very vague but clear, and that was to not share the location of where they're going with anyone, to show up alone, and do not show up late. If the instructions were ever disregarded, the experience would end. All guests are asked to refrain from sharing details of the experience, making it harder to get many details about what goes on inside. But some patrons have described their experiences to involve physical pain, often leaving with claw marks on their skin.
Bro, what the fuck? Just wrap a bag around my face. Yeah, pure torture at this point.
Psychological torture, emotional distress, and a lot of violence. 𝐬𝐵 can be very physically demanding, forcing
Meow!
patrons to sometimes crawl through tight spaces.
You said meow, right? That made
One
me.
patron said she at one point forgot she was in a haunted house and tapped out when it started to feel like she was genuinely in...
I know there's like, isn't there like a safe word for this shit? I don't know if every haunted house has it. I remember there was this one haunted house I did, like, Dude, I remember when I was a little kid, man, it was bad, bro. There was this one haunted house where I actually, like, refused to go forward. I was so scared, and I gave up. It was terrifying.
In a life or death situation. The location isn't even revealed to guests until 24 hours.
I'm dead serious. Like, some haunted house, when I was a little kid, I actually was a pussy when it came to haunted houses, not gonna lie. But then as I got older, you know, obviously they were fun as shit. But when I was, like, in the fucking, like, you know, fucking goddamn... Never mind.
Hours prior, and allegedly the location.
I like fucking the hayride ones, bro. I remember going on this like hayride haunted attraction. Dude, I swear, man, I miss going to haunted attractions, but it's like I'm so focused on my YouTube and music. I'm just chasing my dreams, man. You know, I'm so locked in right now. I don't have time to do anything. I'm just tunnel vision, man. Tunnel vision. I'm literally a maniac. I'm devoting myself to this like a fucking maniac, bro. Like, I don't think of anything else. This is all I think about. I just focus on my YouTube and music, bro. I'm obsessed with it. But it's like, as far as like haunted house attractions, I remember going on this fucking hayride one, bro. The hayrides are usually the best ones. I remember going on this hayride, bro, and they had these like lit up cars, like with clowns inside of them. They literally jumped onto the fucking like hayride, bro, like the back of the trailer. Cause like, you know, you guys know how they're like trailers in the seats and all that. They jumped on, bro, and they literally, like, took their chainsaws, man, and, like, they went so close to our faces, it was traumatizing, man, but it was so fucking fun. I miss going to fucking attractions, bro. I can't wait to go to one again in the future.
Always changes. Scare House, the basement. Underneath the regular, tamer attraction known as Scare House in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, used to lie what was known as the basement at Scare House, which was a much more intense, immersive, and interactive experience than that of the one upstairs. And it was held inside a nearly 100-year-old historic and apparently actually haunted building. It's been closed since COVID, but it's rumored to be returning soon. You may enter in pairs or alone, though odds are not many people will be entering this place alone. The actors in this haunted house are incredibly convincing, and there's a lot of improvisation and
Dude, look at the fucking... it's like upside down. What the fuck? Hell no.
Dialogue as you make your way through each scene of what's basically your own personal real-life horror movie.
What the fuck? Get away from me.
It's not possible to make it from start to end without coming into contact and having to deal with the actors stopping you and messing around with you. There's extreme physical contact, sexual undertones, real electric shock, religious themes, very tight spaces, and much more. Like most attractions I'll talk about in this video, you must sign a waiver before entering. The basement can get so disturbing that the attraction appropriately has a safe word to yell out if a patron happens to feel violated or too uncomfortable.
What the fuck?
The Cult was an attraction located in North Conway, New Hampshire. The Cult had been called the ultimate in terror, only for die-hard fans of true horror. For those who want the experience of real-life terror to test...
What the fuck is she watching on the TV? Hey, lady, I think you, why is she built like that? She's built so weird. What the fuck? I think it's, like, the way the camera took it. I don't know. Weird-ass build. Wait, is that even a girl? I think it's a guy, bro. No, I think it's a girl. I don't know. What the fuck is she watching, though? Is she watching goddamn... I don't fucking know.
Test your fears. It was an hour-long attraction, and patrons had to walk through alone. Absolutely no groups allowed. Going through it, you would encounter violent situations.
That's like the first red flag. No groups allowed. Dude, I think the haunted houses were like you can't go in groups. Well, I mean, I don't know any haunted houses that do that. Just like that stop that. I know every haunted house you're allowed to go in a group. That's like the biggest red flag. Like alone, hell nah, fuck that shit. Dude, I can never do a haunted house alone. No, I gotta be with other people. Usually, usually though, when you do the haunted houses, I'm pretty sure they usually just like, you know how they usually just put you with other people, like random ass motherfuckers. Like I remember doing it with my like parents one time, and like we were with other people. They usually just put you with other people, but I don't know, doing one alone, yeah, fuck that shit. No, I don't think you can do it alone. I think you literally have to be with someone else. I don't know how it works. I know like any sane haunted house. Cause like I think doing it alone is scarier, because it's like it's not only like you don't know, cause you know how it's usually pitch dark. Sometimes they give you like a little like light, like a little candle, but it's like it's usually hella dark and like you can't see shit. And no.
And the actors would lay hands.
The idea of just getting like lost in there. I mean, they usually, I'm sure they have like cameras placed around, but it's like, yeah.
You many times. As the nervous patrons meet a man before entering the attraction who asks if they have any problems with darkness, heights, claustrophobia, eels, rats, bugs, needles, or being fully submerged in water. Most of the patrons were already nervous of what they were getting themselves into. Patrons were given a red card on a lanyard. If one decided the experience was too much, They would give up their safety pass and it would be over. During the experience, patrons would be asked to step into a chairlift that led to a dirt path, which would then lead to a cabin where they would meet a man who would shove them into a booth, yell at them, spray them with unknown liquid.
Oh, guys, it's just the man in the yellow hat. Where's the accused George? Guys, look, it's the man in the yellow hat, but he has a black cap. I see. I think it's a cap. Hey, buddy, where's the monkey? Does he got any cool bananas?
Liquids, throw a bag over their heads, and then carry them outside, where the simulated torture continued. As patrons continued on, it only got worse. Throughout the attraction, patrons would encounter live animals, for example, being forced to have snakes or cockroaches crawl on them, forced edibles, for example, being forced to drink what the actors would claim as animal urine, extreme violence, and much more. The cult has been closed since 2013. The Blackout Haunted House was an attraction that had 2 locations, one in New York and one in California. It featured extreme violence, full frontal nudity, forced edibles, submersion in water.
Nudity? Wait, what? They stripped them butt naked?
Physical contact, and patrons had to enter alone. Patrons were abducted in vans, waterboarded, and even rolled naked in a sheet of plastic and forced to walk barefoot.
Ain't no way they made them naked. No
down
way.
a hallway. Said hallway would lead to a scene.
Like, these aren't even haunted houses at this point, bro. Oh yeah, I'm gonna strip you butt naked. That's totally a sane haunted house. Yeah, like, it's only just an excuse for fucking, like, it's only a matter of time before they just use it as an excuse to, like, goddamn, I don't know, fucking, ooh, I don't want to get into detail, bro. I don't know if talking about it would get me, like, a video taken down or some shit, but you guys know exactly what I'm gonna get into.
With a horrifically tall figure and frail woman. And if I described the scene, this video would probably get age restricted. As a patron would pass, the tall man would stand up,
like these haunted houses, like it's usually, I'm sure these are all usually like you know, they make you sound like 50-page waivers, and it's usually like the private owned one. It's always like the ones with like the one person like owners, you know, or like the family owned. Yeah, dude, these, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy how fucked up these haunted houses work. Like, I love haunted houses, but it's like they're so fucked when it comes. There's gotta be like, they gotta do something about it, bro. Like, they gotta like fucking make it to where like they can't do these loopholes. I know they do it, you know, they do these 50-page waivers to make it like they make 50-page waivers bigger than my goddamn my porn search history, but it's like they make 50-page waivers so they can find a loophole for it, and then it's not illegal in any way. So it's so fucked up, man. It's literally an excuse for torture. It's crazy how they do these loopholes, bro. It's crazy, and I'm pretty sure there's usually a safe word. I don't know.
Using his body, and then threatened to make physical.
Sometimes there's a loophole to make it to where there is no safe word. It's so fucked how these waivers worked, man. It's
contact
crazy.
With the patron. Blackout overall relied on darkness, loud noises, violence, and sexual situations to terrify its
You
customers.
must walk through alone. You must be over 18. Stay on the marked path at all times. You'll be prompted to do certain actions. Please do exactly as you're told. There's absolutely no speaking allowed inside. You can have her scream as loud as you like. Do not ever touch the actors, but they could touch you. Yeah, it makes sense. Do not ever touch the walls. You must wear a protective mask, carry a flashlight at all times. Yeah, emergency will walk
Until around 2015, it had been a solo.
Yeah, see, please yell the word safety. Stay where you are. Remain calm. Someone will come and get you and bring you out. Once you call safety, there are no refunds and there are options but to leave.
Only experience.
See, at least they give like safe words, but still, sometimes I know there's somewhere like I think there's a loophole to where they can't. I don't know. I think there's a loophole. I don't know how it works. I think they have to have a safe word. I don't know how that works.
But starting in, I believe, 2016 or 2017, patrons were allowed to enter in groups. It seems Blackout hasn't been open for the past 2 seasons.
I wonder why.
Freakling Brothers Victim Experience 3 is a Las Vegas attraction featuring extended submersion in water,
the sleeping experiment,
and extreme physical contact. The Victim Experience is extremely intense, and you must go through alone.
Dude, what the fuck?
One patron said he watched a camouflaged attacker appear out of nowhere, grab his colleague by the foot.
Dude, look at this radiation. Oh shit. Fallout's about to happen. What the fuck? Oh hell no. What the hell?
And knock her down and drag her down a long hallway as she screamed. He was left alone in the darkness until the attacker came back for him and threw him over his shoulder.
Vegas is crazy, man.
Patrons will experience electric shock at
cool
some point,
too.
as well as the feeling of near drowning as they're submerged underwater for extended periods of time.
Yeah, let me just put you underwater.
As the title of the attraction suggests, once you enter, you are a victim. You will experience pain and you will be tied up, and you may be carried and thrown. Freakling Brothers actually run 3 haunted houses every year. Castle Vampire, Circus of Horrors, and Gates of...
Circus of Horrors looks fucking cool as shit. I think any clown, like, attraction, bro. Dude, I've never been to, like, a fucking, like... I know there's some haunted houses that are just, like, it's just straight up, like, clown-themed. Like, I want to go to a clown-themed, like, haunted attraction so bad. Like, one that just specializes in clowns. Like, just straight up a clown one. You know, that would be crazy. That'd be cool as shit.
Of Hell. The Gates of Hell became one of the first haunted houses in the country to be R-rated due to graphic content and the requirement of patrons to be over 18. And
Gates of Hell. By signing this document, the ticket holder assumes all risk and danger or personal injury and all other hazards. The Gates of Hell. Wow, that's crazy.
Sign a waiver.
That's not a
the
big
victim
waiver
experience
compared to the
takes
other
place in the Gates of Hell attraction, and it simulates what it would be believed to be like to die and actually go to hell. Without giving too much away, victims are put in several scenes where they're touched, forced to get down on their knees.
Like, I just don't. I think the ones where they touch you is just not right. That no, they can't. If they're allowed to touch you, that's an instant red flag. No.
And subjected to things that anyone would find uncomfortable.
This is Vegas, bro. Crazy.
The Raven's Nest was one of the lesser-known extreme haunted houses, and it's been closed since 2009. It had been closed after it was deemed as too extreme by the town. Raven's Nest featured actors who were paid to induce pain on the patrons, as well as other humiliating methods of torture. The owner, Mike McNair, would hire mostly larger and more intimidating actors who would be capable of easily picking up, tying, or shoving patrons. Visitors would also be kicked to the floor and forced to do things like lick the ground, eat disgusting foods and liquids off the floor, and even have actors try to induce vomiting in the patrons.
Dude, look at all this forbidden peanut butter on the ground. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
The attraction also played with claustrophobia, having patrons crawl through air vents filled
with claustrophobia. No. I'm very claustrophobic, bro. Well, actually, I'm gonna be complete for real. Like, I'm not claustrophobic, but I'm claustrophobic. That makes sense, right? No, I mean, like, look, I'm okay with... I'm not... I remember being in this one haunted attraction where, like, I was stuck in this fucking, like, box they locked me up for. I can't explain it. Never mind. I don't want to get into detail about it. I remember going to some where they actually make you kind of claustrophobic in a way.
With real cockroaches and...
There's one... I know you guys know those ones where, like, you go through, like, the fucking, like, tunnels and, like, there's, like, a spinning illusion around it. I can't explain it. And like it's so tight, it feels like the walls are closing in. Like it's like there's like an illusion, like to where like the walls are closing in on you, bro. Like the illusion ones are trippy as shit.
Spider.
Dude, imagine doing a haunted house on like acid or like I mean I never tripped before, but just imagine doing like a haunted house on like a fucking psychedelic, bro. Fuck that shit.
As well as constant tight and cramped rooms and pathways. There was no safe word, which may
fuck that shit. Hell no, you got me fucked up. You could sum my booty hole.
Have been a small factor in the eventual closing of the Raven's Nest. Many of you definitely have heard of this last one, McCamey Manor. This San Diego attraction.
This is the one I've seen this one everywhere, bro. I think I've done so many videos on it. Yeah, like 50-page waiver for this one, and like you got the owner's literally a piece of shit. Literally, like if you look at his interviews, he seems like he doesn't even fucking like. He just seems like the biggest dick, bro. He seems like that person just nobody fucking likes. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just gives me that vibe. But as far as, like, this haunted house, like, this one, I know this one. I'm pretty sure this actually closed down recently, which is good. I think they actually shut it down. Well, I don't know if they shut it down. I think the owners did. I don't know if it's still a thing. Is it still a thing? I think they shut it down. But it wasn't too long ago to when they shut it down. I think it shut down, like, last October. Or it was 2 Octobers. I don't know. I just can't believe this place existed. I remember there was a story about, apparently, like, here's, like, the backstory about it, guys. So, like, apparently if you get through it, like, if you beat it, you get $20,000. Or I think it was $20,000, right? It was $20,000. It was a shit ton of money. And there was a story about this dude that was in, like, the army that did it. And, like, he actually made it to the end, I think, but they didn't give him the money or some shit. Or they made him stop. Like, they didn't, and I don't think anybody's ever beat it. And you want to watch because it's rigged. It's one of those, it's too good to be true. I'm telling you, bro, anything that seems too good to be true, it's instant red flag. Like, no haunted house is going to give you $20,000. And then, I'm pretty sure the owner didn't even have that money. Literally, I'm that serious. I think they're broke bitches. You ain't nothing but a broke boy. But as far as, like, this shit, fucking goddamn like the soldier, so he went through it and they made him stop because apparently he was too injured to continue or some shit like that. And I remember he made it like I think he was the closest to actually like beating it, and they never gave him the money. Like it's rigged. It's I'm telling you, bro. Piece of shit.
If it could even be called that, shouldn't even be in the same.
I know this one's so fucked. Like the people that do this shit are just, I don't know why people do this shit. I mean, the people that do this shit must be like depressed or just right in their lives. I've seen videos of this, but I'm gonna probably cringe if they show it. But they rip their teeth out. Oh my god, they knock them out cold. It's so fucked. I can't watch this.
Category as regular haunted house attractions.
This one always traumatized me. They bite them.
This place tops the list because it tends to use extreme scare tactics that are off limits to professional attractions.
I've seen this one, bro. Like it's so fucked. It's not even a haunted attraction. It's, oh my god, I can't watch it. They knocked him out cold and shit, dude. Dude, I'm not. Look, I'm not a soft ass person, but it's like I just can't, like, when it comes to, like, torturing or, like, any gore-related shit, that's just my off-limits, bro. I just can't do it. It makes me fucking, God, it's so bad for me,
that
man.
What goes on in this place is safe. Participants...
Like, that's, like, the one, like, red flag when it comes to my channel. I never cover any sort of, like, topic. I'm not one of those channels that get into the dark shit, bro, the dark shit. Like, I'm dark, but not that dark. I can't be one of those channels that get into that shit. Nope. That's, like, the one topic I'll never cover, bro. And if I'll look, I'll watch videos or like talking about it, but not like actually like getting into detail about it. Like I know there's channels that dedicate themselves to it, bro. No. I know some names, but I'm not gonna name them.
Are covered in blood, forced to eat disgusting things, threatened with power tools, stuffed in a clothes dryer, submerged in water for extended periods, physically assaulted, and even given an unwanted haircut. Participants,
yeah, they like rip their hairs off and shit, bro. It's so fucked. I know there's people that literally like, yeah, I know.
Leave covered in blood,
bloody scalps and shit. Fuck.
And so far, nobody has made it through to the end. There used to be no safe word, and they would only pull the plug when medically necessary. This place plays with people's fears of
fuck that shit.
Claustrophobia with tight spaces and corridors. People's fears of spiders, with restrained victims having up to or even more than 4 tarantulas crawling over their faces. People's fears of clowns, and just about anything else you could think of. Perhaps one of the more shocking parts is that the experience can go on for up to 10 hours, obviously a big contributor to why nobody's made it through to the end yet. For a long time, the place didn't have a safe word, and Russ, the owner...
Yeah, there was no safe word for this place. That's the... And this guy right here, yeah. Biggest piece of shit ever. Nobody fucking likes you. This guy just gives me the vibes of that dude, and nobody fucking likes. He's like that one neighbor, bro, that everyone just can't stand, bro. Like, they just want... Like, he's the type of guy that fucking, goddamn, he's the type of guy that probably, like, yells, turn off that music or some shit. Like, he's like that party killer, bro. I guarantee this guy's the type of guy that when he takes shits after eating too much Taco Bell, he doesn't flush the toilet because he's a fucked up person. I guarantee this guy probably doesn't shower, too. Like, he just looks nasty as shit. You don't, hey, Laser, shut your bitch ass up. You look like you never shower. Bro, I shower every fucking day, alright? I don't want to hear it. I'll have you know, guys, I actually shower 5 times a day. No, I don't shower 5 times a day. Anyone that showers more than once a day is weird. I mean, not once a day. Yeah, once a day. Dude, I feel like you only need to shower once a day. I feel like the people that do it twice a day are no. That's over. People are like, you should shower before you go to sleep. I think it's so stupid because you're just gonna wake up. You're just gonna get yourself dirty from like sleeping like 8 hours. What's the point? Like the day's already over. What's the point? I know some people want to sleep clean, but it's like you might as well do it in the morning so you're clean for the day, and then just like sleep dirty and then like stupid. Like I never understood the point of night showers. The only time night showers can make sense to me is like if you just want to be like, you want to sleep good. I know showering before you sleep is the best feeling ever, but I never take night showers, no. You guys can call me, I feel like a lot of people are going to think I'm dirty now. No, I'm a clean motherfucker, bro. I'm clean, but I think night showers are so stupid. I'm going to be for real. I hope that's normal, right? That's normal, right? Is it normal to not take night showers? Like, is it normal to not shower twice a day? I only shower once a day. I think showering twice a day is stupid. Is that normal?
One after he was told he legally needed to. But even with this safe word, apparently the torture can go on for many people who repeatedly use the safe word, rendering it...
But here's the thing, though. Usually, I also, I wash my face before I go to sleep sometimes. But it's like, I'm a clean person, guys. Relax.
Basically useless.
I just think showering twice a day is stupid.
also garnered a lot of criticism regarding the $20,000 cash prize that they promised to anyone who can make it.
Hey, it's my album cover.
A lot of people believe
go to sleep now, bitches.
Allow anyone to win.
Scariest haunted house will pay $20K to escape, but you can't run, you can't hide. Yeah, In other words, guys, there's no 20,000 because, source, trust me, bro.
Because oftentimes the workers will decide for the patrons that they're done.
Yeah,
even if the
it's rigged. See, what they'll do is they'll make it to, like, I remember the army soldier, like, the soldier, there was a person that did it, and, like, he got it, he made it all the way through, and then they told him he had to quit because he, like, was not, like, safe to continue. It's rigged. It's bullshit. And the owner doesn't even have the money, I guarantee it. Probably. He's some probably broke bitch.
patron wants to keep going. 𝐬𝐭'𝐬
And if you're broke watching this, don't take it personal. I'm not attacking all broke people. I'm not trying to be that, oh, you're broke, you're lame. No, I'm not that person. I don't want to be that person. But towards this guy, I'm going to insult him. Dude, I hope this guy gets karma towards him, bro. He's a fucked up person. You guys just see, you guys just see the fucking shit, like, he talks about in his interviews. Like, he just seems straight evil, bro. Like, he's so fucked up. Literally, like, and whenever I think I'm fucked up, I just remember people like this guy exist, you know?
Manor is self-described as a place for
Like, I'm so fucked, bro. I'm the darkest person out there, bro. I'm probably the most dark when it comes to music, fucking goddamn just everything, bro. But it's like whenever I think I'm so dark and twisted in the goddamn head, I just remember people like this exist. Hell no.
Dream horror lovers only, who wish to experience what true terror and gross-out torture feels like. But apparently there are a lot of people who wish to experience it, as there's a waiting list of more than 20,000 people. There's currently a Change.org petition to close down 𝐬𝐭'𝐬 Manor for good, with over 180,000 signatures.
I think it did close down.
Thousands of people shun this place.
Dude, I think these stupid fucking petitions are dumb, though. I think some of them are just, like, straight stealing your money. I don't know. Okay, never mind. It's actually...
for claiming to be a haunted house attraction, when they believe it's simply a torture chamber under disguise.
Did they ever stop? I think...
Russ's 40-page waiver is also very questionable, and he apparently misspells the word liable multiple times.
Yeah, like, he can't... That's, like, the biggest red flag right there. It's not even professional.
To attempt to make certain points of the waiver void. Whatever your thoughts...
Oh, that's crazy. So I think, like, if you spell it wrong, it, like, gives a loophole to it. That's crazy.
on this place are, anyone would admit it's the definition of a horror attraction that takes it way too far.
That's a real snake. Damn, it's crazy. Well, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, those haunted house attractions are just fucked up. If you guys enjoy scary content, you enjoy scary videos, features you need to do, I'll see you next one. Peace.
Extra large money.